Hello, my creative and crafty friends. This is Gloria Plunkett with designsbygloria.com, here to share with you this cute little project that I created. I think you can also use this in honor of Breast Cancer Month, so that polished pink really is a great color for this time of year. So I used the Hats Off bundle, and that is located on page 47 of the annual catalog, and it's a really cute bundle. It comes with all these stamps and dies, and it does a great job of cutting this little hat out and putting the stitching in there. It's really cute and fun. I'm really enjoying it. I'm also going to be using in this set the Star Punch, and the Star Punch is in the I know it's we call it the holiday catalog, but it's in the June to December mini catalog, and it is right here on page 14. It also comes in a bundle, which is typically what I always purchase because it's such a great deal. You get 10% off. But yeah, I like this little punch because look at all the cute little stars you can punch out at one time. So I love that. I just wanted to share that with you. So without further ado, let's get to putting this really cute quick card together. So let me bring in my elements, and we're starting with a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of polished pink cardstock that I've scored at 4 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and fold on and burnish on my score lines. Make sure it's lies nice and flat. Then I'm going to set this piece aside. I'm going to bring my first layer in, which is going to be my 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of basic white cardstock, and using the polished pink ink, I'm going to bring in the stamp that says, "You're the best." I thought that'd be cute. I love the stitching that it gives. Let me see if I can bring it up and focus and close enough. The little stitching, and then when you stamp the outline, it just gives it a little bit more dimension. And to add even a little bit more dimension than that, I'm going to bring back in my polished pink. Whoa, my polished pink ink, and I'm grabbing a sponge dauber. And we're going to ink it around a little bit just to give it some additional texture there and dimension. Just all the way around. Kind of get some highs and lows there. Pretty simple. Close this up. Now I'm going to add my cap onto my card with some Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to use some of these, let me reach over here. Some of these ends from these smaller Stampin' Dimensionals. I'm going to cut this up a little bit because I love to use every single piece of my dimensionals. There's no sense in wasting any of it, because you can use all the way to the bare bone. I'm going to bring some in here. And I'm just going to scatter them around. I know some people don't use a lot of dimensionals. I just don't want my projects to concave when my recipient receives them, so I don't mind adding 2-3 extra dimensionals in order to achieve that. That one went a little bit too close to the edge. And then I think I want to put a little piece over here. You know, I always say, my mama said, waste not, want not. I think I'm going to put a little piece right there in the center too, just to make sure it doesn't cave in. Take the backing off, and I'm going to place it over the top here. Okay, we're just going to simply add that here. this straight here. And that looks good. Now with the dies, I've also cut this little piece out. And this is in the die set itself. It's this little piece here, the outside of it. I took that, and then I took the little star and put it in the center instead of the piece that comes with it here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm out of focus. So I took this piece here, and I put the little star in the center here, which cut out this little piece here. And now I'm going to add some liquid glue. And I'm going to place this right here. You can see where there's a little spot there where the ink stops, and then a little spot here. So you'll know that this little piece goes right in between those, so you can get a perfect alignment there. Okay. Now I'm simply going to add this to my 4 by 5 1/4 basic white layer. And get it. That's why I like using liquid glue, because I have a little bit of move time. Like I said, I'm using the star punch, and I'm going to bring in, I've already punched out these little stars from that punch with gold foil. And now I'm simply going to add some adhesive and get these on my little cap here. Put one there. Maybe another one this way. And maybe one more up here. I use these tiny ones that come with the punch, and I'll just add a little adhesive. Sprinkle those on there. There, pretty simple. Now I'm going to bring back in my polished pink card base. Let me adhere that to the front of this project. This can so easily be replicated over and over again if you want to make a ton of these, because it's a really simple layout. Like I said, you can download the PDF with all the measurements, so you can save it in your folder for future reference. Now for the inside, on this piece here, I added another 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of basic white cardstock and a strip of DSP and some more stars. For this one, I've got the same 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of basic white cardstock, but I added another 4 by 3 5/8 piece of polished pink, because I thought that looked a little bit bare with just that one piece of designer series paper. So I'm going to add this to here, making sure I've got it to here, making sure I've got it evenly spaced out. Then I'm going to add some adhesive to this layer and add this layer to the inside piece. There. Move it around so I get it nice and pretty. Again, I'm going to add some additional stars on the inside here, which I think would be cute. You don't have to. I mean, I always like to bring the front of the card to the inside of my card to kind of give it a more complete and polished look. Oh shoot, I forgot to get my envelope out, because I'll stamp the envelope as well. Okay, once I have that, I'll bring in my card base and run some liquid adhesive around the edges. I don't try to go too close to the edge, because sometimes the liquid glue seeps out and I don't want it getting all over the inside of my project. Again, I've got some wiggle room, and there you have it. Oh wait, I want to put a little gem right here on the second. So I'm going to add a gem, which these are the gilded gems. And I'm going to pick one up here and just add it to the center of my project. And now it's complete. There you have it. Super quick, super fun, and super cute. I love this designer series paper behind the ball caps. Let me know what you think. I'm going to work on some masculine ones, and I'll share some pictures. Thank you all for visiting me, and hope you all have a blessed day.